Hello, my name is Karen Hicks and I'm an independent Epicure consultant. Thank you so much for joining me today for our cooking class. And today we're going to be making sweet garlic chicken with sweet potatoes and white potatoes, an apple balsamic salad, and True North butter tarts for dessert. So let's get started, shall we? So first of all, I've already got about 1 pound or 1.5 pounds of skinless, boneless chicken thighs in the bowl here, along with 2 small sweet potatoes just cubed up. And then I'm just gonna cut 1 more regular potato. You can choose what vegetables you want to put in with this. I'm going to be using our cutting mats. So this comes in a set of 4 mats. There's 2 big and 2 small ones. And they have a waffle grid on the back so they don't slip around. And then to peel it, we're going to use our new Y peeler, which has a non-stick grip on it, which is fantastic and makes it a lot safer. So here we go, almost done. I didn't think you'd want to watch me cutting up 3 potatoes, so I thought I would just use 1 here and have the other ones prepped ahead of time. So, all right, super sharp blade on that, I love it. And we're just gonna use our Chef Prep Pro knife here. This is a ceramic blade knife. It comes with a nice little cover for it, for the blade. And ceramic is great because it lessens the brownness of like lettuce or apple slices when you use it. Also, it's a softer blade, so don't use it for something very hard, like sweet potatoes are a little bit too hard for it, or prying apart hot dogs or something like that. You want to be gentle with it, so softer items like white potatoes would be okay. Apples, cucumbers, tomatoes, perfect for those kind of things, especially tomatoes. You know how sometimes you put your knife on it and it slips around on you through getting through the skin? Well, this works perfect because it's such a sharp blade that it goes right through the skin of your tomato. Almost done here. We're just going to cube them up into small cubes. You want to make them all about the same size as much as possible so that they cook evenly. All right. And this comes in a nice, beautiful box, black box with a foam inlay. That's perfect for a gift, especially Christmas, birthdays. If you know somebody who loves to cook, it's a great addition to their kitchen. And what I love about these is that they bend and we just slide them right on in and voila, there we go. So a little bit of a kitchen hack there for you. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna be using our sweet garlic chicken. These are called meal solutions. So they come in packs of 3. The dessert ones come usually in packs of 2, but the meals come in 3 packs. And they're quick and easy, healthy meal solutions. So you can just grab a couple of them at the beginning of the week when you're writing out your grocery list. The recipes are right on the back. And so you usually only need a couple of ingredients, which is fantastic. And they're no gluten, no preservatives, no MSG, no food colorings. A lot of people like it because their kids can't have food colorings or different things bother their stomach or whatever. So great, especially if you have celiac or can't tolerate gluten. Everything in our catalog is gluten-free. So anyways, we're gonna open it up here with our Prep Pro scissors. These are great kitchen shears. You can cut pizza with them, you can cut chicken, you can cut all kinds of things with it. Great for having kids help in the kitchen. So we're just gonna dump our mix in here. And we're also going to put in 1 tablespoon of oil. So I'm going to use olive oil. This will just help it to stick. And I'm going to use our 4-in-1 spice spoon here. This is a great little tool. This makes a good addition to just a jar of dip mix or seasoning if you're giving away to somebody for a birthday or Christmas gift. So it's got a tablespoon, a teaspoon, and then on the back there's measurements for 1/4 and 1/8 of a teaspoon as well, or 1/2 a teaspoon. So we're just going to pour in 1 tablespoon of oil here. You can use whichever oil you like. Okay. And then we're just going to mix it up here. I have one of our awesome tools that comes in our prep tool kit. or set, I should say. I believe it's 5 different kitchen tools. They're all steel reinforced, and they are 100% food grade silicone, of course, not cheapo ones like the dollar store. They can tolerate heat. I mean, don't leave them on the burner, of course, but you can use them on the stovetop when you're cooking with them. So I'll be using a few of them today. So you just want to get all that seasoning mixed in with the chicken and the potatoes. Again, you could add onions, you could like red onions, you could add squash, you can do whatever veggies you'd like. If you prefer a vegan version, you can make it with medium firm cubed tofu. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a sheet pan meal. So this is our full sheet pan, and it comes with, well, it doesn't come with, but you can also purchase a liner, a silicone liner, and it has this awesome lip on it. So the juices and everything are going to stay in your pan on the liner, and they're not going to get all over your pan, so your sheet pan stays nice and clean and super easy cleanup. You don't need to use parchment paper. They're great for baking as well, especially Christmas time when you're doing all that baking. I go through so much parchment paper before I add these. This saves me so much money. So they scrape right off, clean. They can go right in the dishwasher. There's no more like scouring them with a steel wool and everything. So fantastic investment if you're thinking of doing some baking or sheet pan meals. All right, so we're just gonna put our chicken and potatoes on here. Just want to kind of evenly spread it apart. And this is such a delicious fall meal. It's got like that sweet, a little bit of sweetness in it. This was a hit when I first made it for my family. They actually commented on it, how much they loved it, which is always nice to hear. Okay, so that's how easy it is. Voila, we just throw that in the oven at 450 for 16 to 18 minutes. And so I'm just gonna go throw it in the oven right now. I'll be right back. Okay, that is that. Let's just move our dishes out of the way. So next what we're going to make is an apple balsamic salad. So this one I haven't made before. Of course I've made balsamic dressing and balsamic salad, but I have not made it with apples before. So what I'm gonna make them in, I like to prep ahead of time some salads. If I don't have stuff prepped ahead, I generally won't eat a salad because I'm just too lazy. So it's good if you can make a couple things ahead of time and have it all prepped up. Then you just dump it in, take it to work or eat at home, whatever you're doing. So this is our 4-cup glass prep bowl, and it comes with a silicone lid. So they're great. I have 2 of them, and I prep ahead some salad, lettuce in them, and then I prep all my ingredients in these great little bowls here. Let me show you the lid. These are the 1-cup prep bowls, and they're glass again, and they have measurements on the side in cups and milliliters. So you can store all your stuff ahead of time. So I've got the apple slices, I've got some craisins here, I've got some walnuts. If you want to put vegetables, you can chop up your cucumber, onion, whatever, put them on, the seals on, throw them in the fridge, and voila, you just dump in as much as you want for the next day, and your salad doesn't go soggy because it's all freshly added right at the moment that you need it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make up our dressing first of all. Right now at Christmas time, there is an amazing set called the Shake Up Salads Collection. So this is an exclusive collection. You can buy some of the items separately, but you cannot get this amazing ice-pressed olive oil. It's made from organic olives from Greece, and I think it's a small farm, small business entrepreneur. And ice-pressed is 20 times colder than cold-pressed, which you normally would buy in the grocery store. So it's got a lot more nutrients in it, and the flavor is supposed to be much richer as well. And you would get one of our awesome cruets here. This is the old design, so the new one I don't believe has the Epicure symbol on it. But anyways, cruet to pour all your ingredients in. the balsamic vinaigrette dressing mix. That makes several cups of dressing. Can't remember how many, but if you're looking price-wise, this is gonna save you money in the long run than the grocery store kind, because you know how you buy some salad dressings and then they go bad in your fridge? They've been sitting in there for who knows how long, and I'm afraid to check the expiry date on them because they've been in there so long. Well, with these you can make just a little bit or a lot. You can make as much as you need, fresh ingredients, and there's a lot of preservatives in the ones from the store, because how else do they keep it lasting for like 6 months in your fridge, right? So this has got no preservatives in it. So a really good way, I would swap out a salad dressing. If you're gonna choose 1 or 2 things, this would be one of the things I would swap out of your pantry or your fridge. So also low sodium, of course. This has 90 milligrams of sodium for half a teaspoon. So, all right, so and it also comes, the collection also comes with the funnel, which goes right into here to make your salad dressing. So this collection is only available in the Christmas collections right now under gifting section. It's not in the regular catalog. So if you want this whole collection, it makes a fantastic gift for somebody who's likes to take salads to work, or is looking to make healthier changes, or just loves salads in general. So here we go. We are going to make up our dressing in our cruet here. So what we're going to put in is 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, whichever kind you have, and then a 1/3 cup of olive oil. So I've got both of those in one of my prep bowls all ready to go here. I love this funnel because everything just goes right in without a mess. And then we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of our balsamic dressing mix. Okay. And Epicure doesn't have any fillers or anything in our products, so it's just pure seasonings in there, which makes it much fresher and delicious. Then you just pop your lid on, give it a shake, and the recipe, by the way, is right on the jar, which is awesome. You don't have to guess, you don't have to get out a recipe book or find it online. Shake it up, voila. This can stay on the counter, I think it's up to 2 weeks when it's made with olive oil. If you're making one that has dairy in it, like our Caesar dressing, obviously that would need to stay in the fridge. But you can store it right in here and use it as you need it. Okay, so what we're gonna add into our salad is some of our, let me just get a spoon in here. Some of our apple slices, so I just thinly sliced them. I'm just gonna put half in because, like I said, I'm gonna keep half for tomorrow's salad and I don't want it to go soggy. And then we've got some craisins, those are dried cranberries. Just makes it look pretty, for the fall. You can add pumpkin seeds, you can add pecans, you can put whatever you'd like in. I've got some ground up walnuts that I'm just gonna put on here as well. And you can put even feta cheese in there if you'd like. And then we just pour our dressing right over it. And this looks delicious. Very delicious. So I have my dressing, my other items all prepped up, ready to go for tomorrow's salad in the fridge. And this one is all ready for today. So there you have it. And you could also use this is part of the tool set, your grip and grabs it's called. So great for mixing up salads or taking some out. But for now I'm just gonna put my cover back on there and put that aside. So that's all ready to go. Okay, it would not be a meal without dessert. So Epicure just came out this season with True North Butter Tarts. Oh yeah, the Canadian classic. Actually, people in the States are not familiar with butter tarts, so it truly is a Canadian classic. You have to explain it to anybody in the States usually what it is. So the way I'm gonna make it is in the mini tart shells. So you put 18 of them, or you can make, I think it's 12 regular sized shells if you're using regular sized ones. I just get like the whatever kind they're at the grocery store in the frozen section. So I've already pre-cooked those for 10 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so those have been cooked. I'm just cooling them there now. And we're just gonna mix up our ingredients here. Super fast dessert. If you have somebody coming over at the last minute, or you want something that looks homemade and delicious, ooey gooey, this is what you wanna make. So we're gonna whisking our mix. So let's open it up here. Dump that in. And we're gonna mix that in with a 1/4 cup of warm water, which again I have pre-measured out in my prep bowls here, and a 1/4 cup of melted butter, which I melted ahead of time. And then if you would like a thicker filling that's more gelled, you can add an egg. If you like it really gooey, then you can leave the egg out, or if you can't have eggs, just leave it out. So we're gonna add one in because I like mine a little bit thicker texture. Wash my hands quickly here. And then we're just gonna use our mini whisk. It's a fantastic little whisk. This is great if you're adding this to a little jar of salad dressing or dip mix or whatever. It's perfect. It fits in our little 1 cup prep bowls as well, or the 4 cup prep bowl. For many of our meal solutions can be mixed up in the 4 cup prep bowl. All right, so this is how easy this is. You literally just whisk it till it's all mixed in, like for a minute. And then we're gonna pour it right into our cooled shells. So you could have the shells cooked up earlier in the day, baked up earlier in the day. Another thing you can do if you can't have gluten, these shells of course would have gluten, they're from the store. You could use Epicure's new shortbread cookie mix. And let me just grab something and show you. This is a fantastic idea. I actually tasted one of these when the products came out. This is called the Perfect Petite silicone liner or sheet. It has 30 little individual portions. And what you do is you would make up your mix for your shortbread cookie, press it into the bottom of each of these and bake them. And then you'd obviously have it on a sheet pan so it would be flat. Then you would just pour some of your butter tart mix on top and then cook them, of course, until they're done. And you put those in the freezer once they're cooled. And once they are frozen, you can pop them out and they come out perfectly and perfect little rectangle shapes. And sometimes I just freeze them up. I freeze up little citrus lime cheesecakes that we have, or any of our desserts, the lemon curds, freeze them up in there in a little container or a Ziploc bag, and then I just pop a few out, put them in the microwave for 10-20 seconds, and I have dessert. So yeah, really good way to use that. So what we're going to use to scoop out our filling is our new 2 tablespoon PrepCo scoop here. There is a 1/4 cup and there is a 2 tablespoon. So I can't remember if it's 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons that need to go in. So it looks like it's about one tablespoon that's going to go in. So you only need 1/2 of a scoop to fill these. And then again, you just put them in the oven and cook them at, 375 for 10 to 12 minutes until they are set. Let them cool to set after, of course. And these are so good. They freeze up really well also. So if you want to make a batch and then keep some out to eat and put some away for another time when you want a sweet dessert, it's a great way to make them. Okay, and I've got these on my 1/4 sheet pan, which is the smaller sheet pan. It comes in a set of 2 of them, and you can also buy the liners for the 1/4 sheet pan, which are obviously, these are half the size of the regular sheet pan. I don't have 18 shells here because I accidentally burnt a few of them. I left them in too long, missed my timer. So if you're wondering, that doesn't add up. So there you go. We would just pop them back in the oven, and like our chicken has 2 minutes left on it, so we can eat our dinner. These can be baking for 10 minutes while we're eating, and we have a beautiful meal, all fresh ingredients, no preservatives, healthy, and quick and easy. So Epicure is all about quick and easy meal solutions. So if you are busy, if you're taking the kids places after school and you're rushing around after and you're coming home from work late and you don't have time to prep, these meal solutions are awesome. We have meal plans even with grocery lists, so you can just pick a meal plan for the week, grab the packets, and the list of groceries is all right there for you. We even have an amazing large Christmas gift that is like an advent calendar box, and it has 4 windows that have each of them have meal solutions in them, so there's 24 meals total, and a surprise door on the side that has 2 desserts. And it comes with a full meal plan. It comes with your grocery lists and all the prep that you need to do for it. So that makes an amazing gift. That's called the Merry Month of Meals. If you know someone who would love the gift of food, love a month worth of meals, maybe somebody who's living on their own, or maybe a student who's just moved out, somebody newly married, moved out together, learning how to cook, these recipes are so simple. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned. I'm going to be posting some more recipes and videos and tips and product info. If you have a wish list that is getting larger than your budget, feel free to message me, and we could set up a little cooking class like this, or we could do one on Facebook, whatever you'd like. I also have an open house coming up this December, and if you're looking also for, you buy so much that you want a discount for yourself, or you are looking to replace an income, small or large, whatever you want, Epicure has been a great lifesaver for me. I started out just having it for a personal discount. Every couple of months I'd put in one big order, but now when I needed the income, when some expenses came up, I've been able to be flexible and to fit it in my schedule and to earn some money for Christmas and some other expenses that came up. So I'd be happy to share any info with you. And orders need to be in by Saturday at 1 o'clock. You can either use Sue's cooking link below, or sorry, it's not below, but I will post it, or that will directly ship to you, or you can tell Sue your order and just make a free account on the website so I have your information when I go to place your order, and she'll collect some group orders to all be sent to her house, and it'll split up the shipping to be a little bit less. But if you're putting in a fairly large order, it makes sense just to have it shipped to you, because the shipping's about the same as it would be in a group order, and it'll save you from picking it up. So anyways, have a great day, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Goodbye.